Welcome to the Sioux Falls School District. The school district has many diverse programs to give students various opportunities to explore their different talents and gifts. The Fine Arts program offers the students a wide variety to choose from. Tonight's Window on the Arts takes us to Rosevelt High School, where we will look into the choir program. Now, come with us into the Window on the Arts.
Hello, I'm Dave DeHoog-Cleaver, Choral Director here at Rosevelt High School. I believe the focus of study for our high school students really starts with the philosophy that we are trying to individualize music study for each student. I am one of two choral directors here. Rachel Climbs also does a wonderful job of supporting and leading this program. Oftentimes during class, Ms. Climbs is teaching students individual voice lessons while I'm rehearsing the large group and vice versa. We start with the philosophy that our large ensembles are built upon individuals and their skills. And so we treat the beginning of every single class period just like a private voice lesson. Projection, like Make We Joy projection. The idea of making vocal music more tangible is a difficult one because our instrument is internal. When a band instrument or an orchestra instrument sounds flat or sounds sharp, you can clearly adjust the way you're playing the instrument to make it sound in tune. That seems to be a difficult concept when it comes to producing sound with our own voices, which is such an intimate instrument. And so it's something that people take very personally, and it is something that is literally internalized. And so this is something that we pursue to clarify for students and use the physical sciences to demonstrate how sound can be manipulated physically. Push the tongue with the bottom teeth. Who? Our expectations for students during class, during rehearsals, during performances is always very high. We strive for professionalism in everything we do, whether it's sight singing on a daily basis or whether it is practicing walking onto the risers, presenting a polished product for our audience. We feel like this is all part of the learning process and develops individual skills and really develops teamwork as well. So we have high expectations when it comes to student behavior, both in our rehearsals and our performances. We strive for music reading skills in all of our classes, particularly at the beginning level with freshman chorus and mixed chorus. There we pursue sight reading skills by breaking down theories of the principles of music. We study quite a bit of music theory and music history to determine why music is written a certain way and what symbols are used to produce that type of music. And it includes some worksheets, it includes some sight singing examples, For the most part, students are able to realize the importance of the music reading skills, especially when we apply that to the literature that is to be performed. We attend solo and small ensemble contests in March, as well as large group contest in April, where we take each of our 4 choirs. This year we'll be adding a men's ensemble to the large group contest as well. And so we'll be taking 5 groups to large group contest. We'll be taking between 100 and 150 students to solo and ensemble contests, which is not a required event for the students, just for those that are particularly dedicated and really want to push themselves to an excellent level. In addition to the state contests, we also attend regional contests for show choir competition, as well as vocal jazz with our chamber singers. And those type of contests are fun because you get to hear and see the products from other schools locally and beyond the borders of South Dakota. We are oftentimes competing against schools from Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, and throughout the state of South Dakota. So we're really looking forward to the spring semester and attending some of these competitions. In preparation for the Madrigal Dinner, the concert choir and I traveled to St. Joseph's Cathedral. This is a highlight for us each year. This is the 3rd year, consecutive year that we have held a short rehearsal in the cathedral. Ron Schellenkamp over there has always been very hospitable and welcoming in having us rehearse there. We go there because the acoustics are incredible. The resonance within the halls literally are sustained between 4 and 5 seconds after the singers cut off. After they complete their final note, the sound is resounding throughout the cathedral, and it's really it makes a large impact upon the students, and that's why I do it. The music was written to be performed in cathedrals. Back in the 1400s, the 1500s, when much of the literature that we perform was produced, that was its intent. Its intent was to be worshipful, was to be used as an instrument during church services. And this is an important part of music history, something that I try to express to the students, and something that we discuss in class in preparation to rehearse at the cathedral. But nothing prepares them for the sound that they actually produce at the cathedral. The music that we performed in the cathedrals is an important part of music history, just as is the secular music of the time. We performed numerous madrigals for our annual Madrigal Dinner. Madrigals started off in Italy during the 1400s, and it's music for the people, by the people. These were themes of love, themes of enjoying life, begone with sorrow. These are the type of ideas that the magical writers of the Renaissance period were concerned with. And it was literally the pop music of the day. Today we listen to the radio, whether it's Britney Spears or Jessica Simpson or the likes of these popular performers nowadays. In the Renaissance, they didn't have radios. They didn't have popular singers that went on tour. They entertained each other with the music that they could produce themselves for each other. And it's something that I like to express to the students.
Try it. Ready and go. Come answer us. Come echo.
Top. One, two, go.
What a good echo. Come answer us. A little bit quieter. Echo. Now you are laughing, jolly good fellow. What's wanted? Done to us a song now. Okay. Shh. I'm hearing one song, a good one. Okay.
We also involve a skit or a mask as part of our magical dinner. We hold auditions for these acting positions during class. We hire a drama coach. English teacher here at the high school is Marcia Votaw, and she does an excellent job preparing the kids for the dramatic effect of the mask as part of our magical dinner. Typically, these skits are comedic in nature. They are meant to be humorous. They involve kings, queens, jesters, pompous characters that are really there just to make the audience laugh. And we use this as a way to help the audience enjoy the performance in a different way other than our musical entertainment. Really lends itself well towards a full evening of entertainment. And so this is oftentimes the case in any type of magical dinner production where they involve some characters to provide some comedic relief.
The shorter Lance. I dub thee Sir Lance a Little. Now, Sir Lancelot and Lance a Little, to the field of conquest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ha, Pages, thou art afraid, thou art paralyzed with fear. Dost thou realize thou were the world's first Yellow Pages? I must apologize for the king. He's on a real roll. He does not mean to offend thine intelligence. One can offend not what one does not recognize. Now, jouster and jester, be thou ready?
Yay!
Nay. Well, the yeas have it. So, thou shalt have at it. Oh!
Downs! Skewered, run clean through even by my own kabonger. Stuck like a stinking pig. Sorry, old boar. I shall not live to see the morrow. All right. I have run life's race. The finish line is near, but I shall not see it. Nor pride.
This year, as part of the magical dinner, we expanded our advertising opportunities, which acted as a fundraiser for the Concert Choir Travel Fund. We sent out letters to 168 businesses offering them several things. First of all, asking them to donate to our silent auction. Secondly, offering them a group rate for ticket purchases as a way to reward staff. And we had several businesses and even school buildings take us up on that offer. Special thanks to JFK Elementary and Oscar Howe, who purchased multiple tables for their staff Christmas parties. A third option we offered to advertisers was to offer us a advertisement to print in our printed program, and a full-page ad would be printed as well as a jingle written for a certain sum of money. And so I put this to the students to create jingles for each of the businesses that are represented in our printed program, typically in a Renaissance fashion and also in a funny way. And this seemed to be a highlight for the audience. It's something that we will continue in the future. Businesses seem to be good sports about us highlighting their business in a humorous way. And so this should be something that audiences will look forward to for years to come.
Deck the walls with lots of drywall, fa la 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 la. Setting up a ladder so tall, fa la 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 la.
First pitch is sacerdotes. Ready and go. So. Okay, there's a difference between singing loud and having presence and body within your sound. Don't sing loud, but fill the room with a presence. Again, and ready. So. It's not exciting to sing loud, it's exciting to get loud. 2, 3, 4. Sacerdotes Domini. Okay, I feel like that the end of the first page, concentrate. Shh. I feel like the end of the first page, we're just singing at this volume. Okay? Make every single note go somewhere, louder or softer. Do something with it. I think you know which way to go according to how we have identified the syllabic stress. Go for it. Let me hear it.
name is Rachel Climes. I'm the assistant director here at Rosevelt High School, and I deal primarily with the mixed chorus and the freshman chorus. In class, we prepare our students to get ready for concerts. We practice music, we practice how to enter and exit onto and off of a stage, and then we enjoy performing for our parents and the community. I also work with 2 of our 4 ensembles at Rosevelt High School here, the First Ladies Group and Executive Suite, which is another name for the show choir. Both of these groups are auditioned in the spring. First Ladies are all women composed of 9th through 12th graders. We meet for a half an hour each day, and we work on fun music, fun literature. Think the pitch ahead of time. 1, 2, ready. Death falls with us. All right, let's do that one more time. I really like some of your faces. They're really bright right away. Take a breath before you have to sing. Instead of going 1, 2, 3. Death. Ready? 1, 2, ready. Death falls with us. Yeah, now get your faces out there. La 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 la. Tears. Can we go a little bit faster? La 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 la. There we go. I enjoy giving voice lessons to the concert choir members while Mr. DK is working with the concert choir. This year, I have been pulling students out of class for 15 minutes to work with them on an individual basis in practice rooms. In these practice rooms, we do some vocal technique, we do some vocal warm-ups, and I do everything that I can to give them helpful suggestions on how to improve their own technique and their own voice.
All right, I'm Chase, and I'm in 12th grade here at Roosevelt.
Oh, I'm Paige, and I'm also 12th grade senior here at Roosevelt. Okay, why did we choose to be in choir? I don't know, I love singing. I've always sang, I don't know, ever since I could. It wasn't a question of whether or not I was going to be in it. When I went from middle school to high school, it's just like an assumption that I was just always going to be in choir and do the singing thing, I guess. I don't know.
That's kind of the same thing with me, too. I've always been in choir since the 4th grade and always have been. And my mom keeps saying, my mom kept saying to me, oh, you're such a good singer, you should stay in choir. So I just kind of stuck with it. And I don't know, I made ensembles and stuff, so I knew I was pretty good, and I just kept with it. And so.
Yeah, we were both in all that jazz
Yeah.
and more.
That was
yeah,
fun.
that was a good time. I don't know, concert choir is a good time. It's fun because we know like we're the best choir, not to be like cocky or anything, but because since we auditioned and made it, like it's fun because we're the traveling choir, and so last year we got to go to New York, so that's always a perk of keeping in choir. You get benefits, especially if you get up to the top and stuff.
Yeah, and going out of school is really fun with concert choir because you get to miss school and maybe go out to lunch like Valentino's every now and then and sing in some really cool places like the cathedral, which is just awesome to do. It's fun. All the field trips you can go on and everything is just great.
Yep, I agree. I don't know. I just have to say, like, you need to stick in with it. Like once you get into high school, because it's a completely different experience. I mean, Memorial Middle School and wherever you're coming from, I guess, like all the choirs are really good and stuff, but the difference is it's hardly comparable when you get into high school, especially if you get up to concert choir, because it's a lot more professional. And then even after high school and going into college, you just go up and it just gets more professional and more exciting, and you get to do a lot more things, and it's definitely worth keeping up with.
Well, with choir, first of all, it takes care of your fine arts credit that you need, or is it 2 now for some of them?
I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway, no, choir is really fun because it's an easy class. But I mean, it's really fun too because you get to sing some fun literature every now and then, and if you stick with it, you can make the top choir and do all the fun stuff, go on trips like we said before and everything, and it's just a really great time to stick with choir.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
And you can definitely get scholarships
Oh,
with
yeah.
music things, because everybody thinks like sports is, you have to be in sports because then you get all the scholarships for college, but I have quite a few scholarships for singing things, like through competitions and just trying out for things and stuff. It's definitely worth it.
Hi, I'm Amy Jorgensen. I'm a senior here at Roosevelt, and I've been in choir all 4 years, including show choir, and I've absolutely loved it. My mom told me that being in choir, I'd have a family, and I didn't really believe it, but now I do understand it through show choir and concert choir.
I'm Ryan Knigge, and I've been in choir all 4 years too, 2 years in concert choir, and I've been in President's Men, show choir, and this year I'm in executive chamber, which is a chamber choir. And I started because I was in choir in middle school, and I just wanted to keep going to see where I could go, and I've gone pretty far and met a lot of new people and friends. It's been a lot of fun. Definitely worth it.
I found that we can do some pretty amazing things with music. We've had the chance to sing for a lot of people, and Ryan and I got the chance to sing in New York with our concert choir last year. That was really neat. I like that. We've had some really intimate moments as a choir, and it's amazing how much we can pull together, not only in singing, but just together.
Yeah, it's just amazing because I found, like, through these people that I sing with and everything, that music just has so much power over people's lives, and it can just influence people in so many ways. And it's just an awesome feeling to be able to move an audience, and then the choir itself to be moved in such ways. It's pretty awesome.
I'm really happy that I made the decision to be in choir, especially these 4 years, because if I didn't, I'd have no idea what I was missing. And I'm so happy now that I haven't missed out on it, because I made really great lifelong friends through it, and it's what I love to do is sing. So there's no better outlet than a choir.
Yeah, and if you're not sure about joining choir in high school, I mean, just give it a try. If you don't like it, you don't have to keep doing it, but just start it because you can do some awesome things.
Some people take it as just their half credit requirement for a fine art, and they end up finding that they love it, and they like the directors, and they love the people in it and the spirit. So it's a great plug for the whole choral program.
As with any high school choral program, we depend greatly upon our feeder system. I'd like to thank the middle school directors at Memorial Middle School, Axtell Park Middle School, Edison Middle School. These choral directors are really a large reason why we have success here at the high school. And so I want to thank those directors for sending us good singers that are well educated with the basics prior to their high school experience. One thing we try to do here at the high school level is retain students once they're in the choral program, as well as recruit. This year, Ruth Youngers and I, Ruth at Memorial Middle School, are working on a specific project covering the idea of retaining students, particularly young gentlemen between the middle school level and the high school level. And it's something that, it's a project we're looking forward to working on, and something that we will pursue during the spring semester pretty heavily. I'm excited to work with Ruth on that project. But the high school program in general deals with expanding the students' knowledge of repertoire, everything from African folk songs to the Mozart Requiem to contemporary or 20th century choral works that had a large impact on the standard repertoire in this field. What we're trying to do is take students who enjoy singing and provide them an outlet at an excellent level. And that's what we'll continue to do. So I thank you for your time and for watching this window into the arts. Thank you.
Then I'll see you in class tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day. It's going to be a great one. Scissors? Don't you have any sharp objects?
I think there are some there.
Make myself as big as possible.
Second. Okay, Melissa, what happened?